This is my first video, and as you can see, I'm a Golden Girls fan. I'm a little nervous because it's my first video. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be opening this jar that I got from Goodwill. It's full of jewelry. It's kind of like a mystery jar. I don't know what's in it, but I guess we're going to find out today. And I'm going to, I guess, videotape it as I do and show you everything I have. And also, I'm going to be listing everything that's in here on my eBay account. So I'll give you the account name and you might want to look for them there. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to put this towel down so my bedspread doesn't get dirty, and we'll just go from there. Okay, let's go. This is my first video, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm not sure if I'm close enough or you can see me, but we'll see what happens. Okay. There's sometimes I open these and there's absolutely nothing in there, like it's literally all trash and I have to throw it away. But sometimes there's really like very nice things, brand name things. I've even opened some that have had Tiffany necklaces that were very expensive, and but I get them at my local Goodwills. I live in Glendale, so this one was $24.99. So let's see what's in it. And I also want to say that I am going to list things that are sellable in here, and whatever I list is going to be $10, nothing more, except for whatever is brand name, which will be auctioned off at $10, starting $10. So there's nothing more than that. And also whatever sells, I'm going to be giving 30% of the profits to St. Jude. I want to tell you a little bit about myself as well. The reason why I chose St. Jude is I did have cancer myself. I'm a cancer survivor, and I know how hard it was for me. So basically, I want to help out. I can only imagine how bad it is for children, so I want to do my part in helping them out. So here we go. Let's see. Let me just show it. What I usually do is, I don't usually do this on TV, but I usually just spill it somewhere. How I got this idea was one of my friends was at my house one day, and I had these, and she was really excited to see what's in it, and she's the one that told me that, when are you going to get your next one? And I get them like often, and I'm a single mother, so I list these things, and whatever I make is what I use for money. And she told me, well, why don't you make videos and put them online? That way I'll be able to see them too, because she doesn't live around here. So I was, that did give me the idea, and I thought, okay, why not? Let me try. We'll see what happens. And she said, it'll boost your sales. It'll help you with the kids. So let's see if that will happen. Again, my name is Anita. I live in California, in Glendale. So, my God, this one was hard to open. My hair is in the way, so give me 1 second. I'm going to just put it up. I'll be right back. And today's one of my bad hair days, which is weird because it's my first day online. And I'm just going to put it up because I'm one of those girls that, always puts her hair up in a bun. And let's see. And I'm always comfortable. So this is my favorite spot. And again, as you can see, I'm a very Golden Girls fan. I love Golden Girls. I've seen every episode, and I'm pretty sure you know by now that Blanche is my favorite. And I tried to, make my room look as close to her room as possible, which was very hard to do because her room is very it's very hard to copy. So I did get the banana leaf comforter, and obviously I can't put banana leaves on the walls, or maybe I could, I don't know. But I got the closest thing, which was tapestry that I ordered online. And eBay's a wonderful place to get things and sell things, and it's working for me. It's helping me support my family. Again, I'm a single mother. So we'll see how this goes. And in the future, I'll tell you more about myself. This is my first video, so I'm kind of nervous, and I don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully it'll help me through it. Okay, let's see. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Hold on. And I will be listing everything on my store, in my eBay store, which is called, I hate it when I can't remember stuff. It's called, Found, 1 minute. It's called Found Treasure 76. And again, starting today, I'll be listing everything for $10, everything. Except for things that are really expensive and brand name, which I will be starting auctions off at $10, and you know, however much it goes up to, you know, a lot of it will go to St. Jude as well. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, here is a very pretty, it looks like a bracelet, but let's make sure. I don't know if you can see it, I'll come closer. My next video will be done at a closer range, so you'll be able to see things more clearly. But since this is my first video, I'm a little kind of like shy, and I always have this so I can see what it is. Let's see. It says something on it, but I'm not sure because I can't see very well. But it's a very pretty, like, what? And obviously, if something is broken on it, or there are pieces that are, like see this one, the link is, it's I guess one of the, from here it's broken, but I can't fix it and I will. And it's a very pretty tassel chain link, kind of like a bracelet, which is very pretty. And here's one thing that I will be listing. Okay, this looks like a beaded headband, kind of like an Indian style kind of. It's very pretty beads, as you can see. This will be listed as well. And I promise my hair will be in better condition the next time I'm on. It's very hard for me to, you know, take care of myself right now. This is actually very pretty. It has names, it doesn't. It's a stretch bracelet, and all of the elastics are really tight, so it's not loose or broken, so it's pretty new. And it has these really beautiful beads, kind of like rhinestones, like in between them. See, as you can see, it stretches out this way, and I'm pretty sure it'll fit everybody's hand. And again, it'll be $10. Very pretty. This is really pretty. It's a necklace. Again, it looks like rhinestones. And for a night out, I would say it's very nice. I'm not sure what this is. It's just like I guess it's a key that you can go, I guess, to make it into, to take your to a key, I guess a key specialist, a person that makes keys. It has a bird cage on one side, and on the other side it has kind of like a dove, a bird. I guess you can make it to your house key, which I guess I'll list that as well. And let's see what else is in here. I see some pretty things. Oh wow, this is a silver bangle. I already saw it. Like it says on it. It says Mexico, Hecho in Mexico, which means made in Mexico. I speak a little bit of Spanish, but I'm not Spanish, I'm Armenian. But I do know that this is real silver. And it's in very good condition. It's perfect, actually. You can go ahead on my store again and look for it as well. I really love these beaded bracelets. And maybe like every other jar that I open, I'll see one of these. It's very pretty, very good selling. Everybody loves these. Every time I put these on, they go right away. And it's like a really pretty blue color, kind of purplish, and it's in perfect condition, and the elastic is perfect as well. So this was by far a pretty good jar. So let's see. I paid again $24.99 for it. They have them at every Goodwill, and you can go get them yourselves as well. I'm the one making the video, but you can get them as well. But I can't promise that there will be nice things inside, because I have had jars where I've opened and I've had to throw away everything in it. I'm sorry, I'm a little uncomfortable here. And you have to have your wipes because you need to wipe everything down and everything needs to be clean. Sometimes you get dirty things and you need to throw them away and you need to clean everything else. Let's see. This is very exciting, you know. When I was doing it with my friend, when she was here, she was really like going through it. That's so much fun. And she said that these things, like maybe 70% of them are like usable, and it's pretty much there are kinds of things that can be used for everyone. Like this. It's a gemstone bracelet. Again, the elastic is tight, which means it's in good condition and it's not gonna fall apart when you put it on. And it has jade hearts, 2 of them. And I'm not that familiar with gemstones. It has the purple ones, and then it also has the clear ones, which this is very cute. I'm gonna list this one as well. Okay, and this is a collar. I've seen these at stores for teenagers. Teens love these. Some moms love them too, but I'm trying to get it out of here. It's something else. But when I take it apart, I will list it. It's a very pretty, kind of like a pearl collar necklace, which it's very, like about $20-ish online, and it will be 10 again in my store because everything's gonna be 10. And it's gonna serve a purpose because I'm gonna give 30% of it to St. Jude. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna leave these here because I don't want to waste too much of your time taking it apart. Online. Let's see what this is. Okay, see now this one is kind of like the elastic is not that good, but that's too bad because it was very pretty. It's kind of like an ornate, like a bracelet that's kind of like an ornate shape. It has like 2 colors, but I'm gonna toss that one. I am not sure what this is. Sometimes you get some things in here that you don't even know what they are. And this is one of those things. It's a watch, but it says on here, MODIFY, modify watch. I'm trying to figure out what this symbol means. If any of you know what this is, you can please comment under my video, and that way I'll know what it is too. And if you like it, I can list it if you let me know that you want it, which I'm pretty sure it's working. It just doesn't have a battery, it's not dirty, it's clean, it just needs to be wiped down. I'm getting pretty comfortable with this. Okay, let's see. I'm not very familiar with watches, the kinds that you wear, and you know, the ones that I guess monitor your pulse, or the ones that, you know, you can walk and it counts your steps, but I'm assuming this is one of those. It's called Polar, water resistant, kind of like one of those watches, but I don't know much about it, so I'm just going to put it aside for now. These I really love. These kind of like stretch beaded bracelets that are like, they're very pretty. Like when you put them on, they go with everything. They're, every age likes them. Like my team would love this, and I'm pretty sure even older girls or even younger girls would love these as well. So I'm going to put this in my listing as well. Let's see what else is in here. Sometimes there's things that you need to literally figure out what they are. And this is one of them, which I have no idea what this is. But it's pretty, but I'm going to put this aside because I'm not going to miss that one. Okay, let's see what else. This is very pretty. It has like inlaid gemstones, and it has brass inside, so it looks like it's like kind of like an Indian made thing, bangle, which is in very good condition. And as you can see, all the gemstones are intact. Very pretty. This one's kind of like a little cracked, but that seems like it came that way because some of them are like that too. So I'm going to have to put this in my listing as well. Very pretty. And I'm not sure. Some things take time to unravel because they're like tangled together, like this one. I'm not even going to do this. Maybe later, at a later time when I have time, I'll undo it, and then I'll show you in one of my other videos. I will be doing live videos. I'm just doing this one like this because I'm not that aware of how these videos work, because this is my first time on YouTube. So in the future I will have live videos. That way you can message me and we can talk, and you can ask questions or I can ask questions. I'm not sure how things work, so I'm pretty new at this, so you're helping me start out. Thank you. These are very pretty earrings, kind of like chains, which if I unravel both of them, they're pretty clean, so, and they don't have any rusting and they don't have any dirt on them, so I'll go ahead and put those in too. And just remember, when you do purchase something, it helps the hospital, so, and I'm a single mother, and it also helps me. So let's see, what else is in here? Okay, so here's an evil eye bracelet. We all know them. Not everybody wears them, but a lot of people do. But I have these bracelets. I'm just not wearing one right now, but I do have them. And it is sterling silver, and it is in great condition. So what I'll do is just wipe it down or wash it, and I will list it. And I'm pretty sure somebody will love this because it's very pretty. It's blue, the eyes are blue, and it's made with sterling silver. It says 925, which I just saw. Let's see what this is. Okay, it says blessings of the baby. I guess it's kind of like a little prayer for babies, that maybe you can put it like over their bed or in a room to decorate their room. It has a little prayer inside. I'll go ahead and list that as well. So it's very long, so I'm not going to read it, but you'll be able to read it once you go online. Okay, what else? Let's see. So far, a lot of good things. I'm not disappointed with this jar. And it has like a lot of brooches in here too. And let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is kind of like a gold tone mesh kind of braided bracelet. It's mesh and it's gold toned, and it looks like it's vintage. It's very pretty. I'll go ahead and wash that and put that in as well. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure what this is, but it's very interesting and it looks handmade. Could be silver, but I don't see anything written inside. But it's very pretty. It looks like a gemstone inside, kind of like orangish color. I don't know if there is orange turquoise, but if there was, this is probably it. And it looks like a large size ring, so maybe a size 9. But of course I'll measure it before I put the size in. But this is very pretty. So, and there's always going to be some kind of seashells in these jars. Oh, there always is, which I put in a separate area in the house. I don't throw them away. I just collect them somewhere in the house. I don't list them because not a lot of people like seashells, especially necklaces. But if you do, let me know. Okay, here's another bracelet. It looks like it's silver, but I will not list it as silver unless I find a marking or unless I show it to somebody that does understand about jewelry. But this does look like it's silver, but I just can't seem to find the marking right now. But sometimes silver, when you have like cover up on your hand, here's a trick I use, but it may not work for everybody, but it does for me. When I put cover up on my hand and I just do like this, and if it turns blue, which it just did, it usually means that it is silver. Well, let's try with the real silver. Yeah, see? It'll mark it with the blue. And if it marks it, that means it's silver. So most likely this is silver too. I'll just double check with the jeweler to make sure, and then go ahead and list these. These will be 10 each. Okay, how am I doing so far? Okay, let's see what else is in here. Oh, I don't even know. One of those where you don't know. Here's, wow, this is very interesting. It's very pretty. Is it a necklace? Okay, someone, I guess, made this because I don't think that it came like this. And it looks like it's sterling silver. The beads, I mean, I'm not sure about the watch. I'm gonna have to look and see what this watch is. It has like pretty hearts. There's a watch inside, and it's like beaded with gemstones. And, and there's like a silver closure, which I'm pretty sure it's like a necklace. That's a watch. So I'll go ahead and put that in as well. See, I'm still not sure what this is. It's like I don't know what this is from. I'm just going to set it aside until I do know what it is. I'm not going to throw it away, but I will set it aside. This one says, it says something inside, so I'm going to read it with my little eye thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, it says Mexico. So, obviously this is silver. And we're going to do this trick again. Okay, yes. This has a couple of dents on it. Like, I'm not sure if it came that way. Oh, actually it did. Okay. So there is like dents on it throughout. So it was probably kind of like a hammered kind of look. And this will be going in as well. So this is a pretty good jar. There's like a brass piece, 2 or 3 silver bracelets, which if you count it as $10 each would be $30, which is the cost of the jar. No, the jar was $24. So which is more than the cost of the jar, and there's a lot of other things in here, which is, I guess, is a pretty good jar. And let's see, this is very pretty. They're not real gemstones, but they're very pretty colors, and again, the elastic is very tight, so, which means it's new and it hasn't been used. Well, used that often, maybe used a couple of times. And it has very pretty kind of like, you know, the colors that I like. It has like the light thick greens and the light green and the peacock colors, which I love these colors. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in as well. And there's so much more, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to go through all of these, but I will go through some. But if you want to see the rest, and if I do go ahead and list the rest, they'll be again on eBay, which is under Found Treasure 76, which is my eBay username. This is very pretty. I'm going to try to clean it. If it gets cleaned, I will list it. If not, I won't, but most likely it will. It's a pretty butterfly bracelet with the matching ring, and you know, basically you wear the ring with the bracelet. It's very pretty. Hopefully it'll get cleaned. And I have a jewelry cleaner, which I do clean everything with before. I have to make sure that everything is, you know, nice and clean before I send things out. I don't send things out dirty. I've used eBay before. I have thousands of sales, which I have like a 99 point something, like a very high percentage of positive feedbacks. So you don't have to be afraid to get something from me. So let's see what else is in here. I'm pretty sure that this is silver too, but I need to make sure. This locket, I mean. Oh, I guess I was wrong. But it is a pretty locket, and it's a bracelet, and it says BJ on it, which I'm not sure what that. Oh, BJ. Betsy Johnson, I'm assuming. It's a Betsy Johnson charm bracelet. It has been used. You can tell it's used, most likely because it's vintage. Probably an older piece at first. But I'll clean it as much as I can, and I'll put it in there again. And if you're interested, you can go ahead and bid on it. Well, not bid. Things like this will be $9.99, and basically everything will be $9.99 from here today on. This day is the first day I'm using this YouTube thing. Everything will be $9.99, and I don't know how much it is in the store, but everything I list will be for that much. This says something. I want to read it. I'm excited to know what it says, but sometimes it's very hard to read. It looks like there's a design there, but I can't read it very clearly, so I'm gonna have to wait and do this a little bit later. Oh, this is very pretty. It's kind of like, they look like pebbles. It's a green, again, stretch bracelet, which I'll throw in with this one as one item. And let's see, oh, this is pretty too. It's very exciting to see all these pretty things. Like every time I open one, it's, you know, a new surprise. Oh, I found another one. I found another one, another Evil Eye bracelet. Let me make sure it's silver before I say it is. They usually are, but I need to make sure that it says that on here. Let's see. Yep, $9.25, and this one's a colorful one. And since you know, I have the blue one too and the colorful one, if you do get more than one item, I will ship them both for the price of one shipping, which is I sent it first class mail, and usually it's about, I'm not 100% sure, but it goes by weight, and it's usually about $3, I think, for the shipping. So the more items you get, I will put them together and I will ship them for one price shipping, because it's going to go in the same box, so what's the point of charging more? I don't do that. This is very pretty. It's kind of like a choker. I want to make sure it's in. Yeah, okay, all the pieces are here. I just need to put them together. It's very pretty. For someone who likes these kinds of choker like necklaces, black color, I know a lot of people love black, so I'll go ahead and make sure that's in there as well. And I don't want to take too much of your time because I can see the clock over there. It says 26 minutes. So I'm not sure how long these videos are supposed to be. I guess you can make them as long as you want, but I don't like taking too much of your time. But this is exciting, and so I want to share it with you. Let's see. This is interesting. Again, it's a bracelet. Oh, it's missing a piece. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, hang on. I think it's silver too. Yeah, it is. What a shame. It's a silver bracelet, kind of like it has these light blue stones. If anyone's interested, you can just message me about it. But it doesn't have like where you close it from. It just has this. So it's missing the small, I guess, hook here. But let me know if you're interested in that. Now this is very interesting. Okay, J. Crew. It says J. Crew, and it's like this really nice beaded bracelet, kind of like a peachish, goldish color, big stones, very pretty, perfect condition, I would say. I'll go ahead and list that too, again, $9.99. Very pretty. This is gorgeous, actually. Very pretty. So I got a lot of good things in this jar today. Oh my God! I don't even want to say what this says. I'm just going to hold it up. And I don't know if I'm going to list it, but if anybody's interested, just let me know. It's not very nice what it says, but let's just say it's SLUT. Someone might want it, I don't know, but let me know if you want me to list it. Okay, and here we go. Another like large scale kind of bracelet. I'm trying to open it. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, it is pretty. I hope it's not short, but let's see. Make sure it goes all the way. It does. It's very pretty. Large, big. As you can see. I'll put that in as well. Oh. Okay. Here's a ring. It just says M inside, like kind of like nicely written M. And it's gold on the inside and kind of like a silverish color on the outside. I'm not sure if it's silver, but it just says M inside. I don't really know anything much about it, so I'm just going to set it aside. If you do, let me know. If you know anything about these items that I don't, let me know. That's why I'm here, pretty much. I know most of them, what they mean. They have the tags that say the names of what they are. Like this one, it says Cookie Lee. And Cookie Lee, she has very pretty things, and I've had a lot of her other things as well. It looks like it's missing 2 things though, but if they're in here, I'll put them back on and list it. If they're not, I'll toss it, but this is a very pretty charm bracelet. Oh, who doesn't love chandelier earrings? They're my favorite. They'll be washed as well. I see actually 2 chandelier earrings in here. There was the previous ones that I showed you, these ones, and these ones. I'll put these together as one, so it will be $10 for both pairs. And if I do find another one, I'll put that in as well. Like I found this one here. If I find the other piece, I'll put it in as a set of 3. This is pretty too. It's also gemstones. It's a bracelet. I try as much to put like more items into a sale. Instead of one, I would prefer like this one over here. I'm pretty sure I'll put this in along with it, so it'll be kind of like a lot. So you're not getting 1 item, you're getting 2. I'll go ahead and do that with this one. And again, if I find other chandelier earrings, which I did, and I hope I do find the other pair, I'll put that in as well, which this is very pretty. Look, I'll try and get it detached from this, but it is. I'll put that in as well. And again, my eBay account name is Found Found Treasure, not Treasures, Found Treasure 76. I'll put these in as well. However many I find in here, I'll put that in as the set that will go along with all those chandelier like earrings, because I know a lot of people love those. I do. I have so many. I'm kind of like a jewelry hoarder, because I have so many things and I keep buying them, and so many more, and it makes like I sell them online. You know, I don't lose money buying them, but sometimes I do, but eventually it evens out and helps me out with my children. As I said, I'm a single mother, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not sure what this is. This is a very pretty, I think it is silver, but I need to make sure with the jeweler. It's a handmade, kind of like a swirl, kind of like this, kind of bracelet. That's kind of, look, it's very pretty. It's very unique, I would say. I need to make sure that this is silver, and before I put it in as 925. But if I can't make sure, I'll just put it in as a bracelet, and again I'll put it in under 999 if I don't get to see the jeweler before. Because I'm not gonna write 925 under something that I am not 100% sure of it being silver. Because I wouldn't want to buy something from somebody claiming it's silver, and then I wear it, and especially if I'm allergic to something, I wouldn't want my arm to turn blue, or things like that. And try to stay away from doing that myself. Okay, there's a lot of other things in here that I'm gonna go through, and there's a lot of rings that I see, but I don't know if you like stuff like this, but a lot of people do. Like these kind of like stretch ones, and the ones that are adjustable, that there is no specific size, and you just put it in there. It fits everybody. I'm gonna make that into a lot too. And I see a few watches in here, which I'm pretty sure most of these are working. Oh, it's a Tweety watch. Okay, I see a Tweety. I'm gonna have to read who made this, and then make sure that it's Disney before I go ahead and list that as well. And if you did see something in here that you liked, and my next video, I'll try to come closer, so you'll be able to see them more closely, because this is the first video, so I wasn't sure if you would be able to see it because I have the computer in front of me. But next time I'll do something here so you will be able to see things more clearly, and I'll go ahead and share them with you that way. This is so pretty. I don't know what this is, what gemstone this is, but the elastic is not as tight as I would want it to be, but they are gemstones, and they do have It has a butterfly on here and the number 3, which I'm not sure what that means. If that's a company or some kind of, somebody chose that to be there or somebody made it themselves, but this is very pretty too. And I have this, see, this is kind of like a hinged bracelet, which did open up, and oh, there's something written in it. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, wow, it says 925FR. I'm not sure what FR is. It's a designer, which I'm going to have to look up online, but this is sterling silver. This is beautiful. And it's in, I would say, like, superb condition. Superb. So I'm going to go ahead and list this again, $9.99. I'll put this at auction. And it works perfectly, and it's beautiful. And it has this, I'm going to come closer so you can see this, because this is so beautiful. Okay, see. There you go. See, it's beautiful. It has like stones, and it opens up with a hinge. It's very pretty. And I will list this as well for $9.99, and you can start bidding on this. And I'm gonna have to say goodbye for now, but I do have more jars here, and I promise I will not open them, because see, they are closed. And I do have this one that I will be doing tomorrow. I can't see me. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I do have this one, and again, this one is $24.99 as well. I'll be doing this one tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to do it live. I don't know how to do live, but I'm gonna see if I can, and if not, I'll just make another video until I learn how to do things live. But this has a lot of stuff in it too, so we'll go through this together tomorrow. Please subscribe, and again, go to my eBay account, which is Found Treasure 76, and if you, again, everything today will be listed for $10. There are other items on there that I've listed previously, which are for a little bit more, but starting today, everything is going to be $9.99, and 30% of the donations will go to St. Jude. And we'll be seeing you again, I guess, tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and tell your friends. Thank you.